welcome to week 3 PE. Since we're not able to do PE in the gym, we wanted to invite you into the Carlson home. Our next unit of study was going to be gymnastics. So we have a few gymnastics things that you can do right at home. One of my favorite things to do is the handstand. Handstands are for total body fitness, and they also help you with lots of sports. They help with muscular strength, muscular endurance, upper body strength. Let me see your guys' muscles. Upper body strength, core strength, balance, and flexibility. So we're gonna work on handstands. I have a few helpers today. I have my middle school son, Kai, who has done handstands forever at Creslane, and even now. It's been a while since he's practiced, but we're happy to have him. We have Crew, Miss Barrett's first grade class, and we have our newest kindergartner, Bash, who is going to be starting kindergarten at Creslane this next fall. All right, before we can just flip up and do a handstand anywhere, we have to do a few things first. We have to build those muscles. When we were at school, we were working on plank. Plank is one of the elementary, rudimentary exercises that you can do that builds upper body and core strength. So let's talk about plank right now. Do you guys want to try it? When we are doing plank, go ahead and lay on your bellies. Lay on your bellies. And you want to make sure that your joints are stacked, which means that your shoulder joint, your elbow joint, and your wrist joint are all in alignment. So your shoulders should be over your wrist. So when you're laying on your belly, Kai, go ahead and do a plank too. You can put your hands under your armpits and go ahead and push up. Curl your toes under. So you want to curl your toes under, and you want to be flat like a coffee table, Bash. That looks great. Crew, hips up a little bit. And Kai can do planks like this. I like to call this one a push-up plank, or you can also do a forearm plank, which is another way. Very good. Crew, make sure that you're holding your body up. Oh, he's trying to do it like Kai. Now, one silly thing I see is sometimes kids will sag their back. We don't want you to do that. Or they'll lift their booty too high. But you want to make sure that your back is nice and straight. Very good. Make sure that you're doing plank every day. I would start for 30 seconds to a minute. 5th graders, I know you should be able to do 2 minutes. Do them in the morning. Do them as break breaks in between your online learning. And do them every night before you go to bed. Since we're already in this position, it's really helpful. Planks help build those muscles that we need for push-ups. So push-ups are another exercise. And you can take a little break, Bash. Are you tired? He's such a good helper. Push-ups are another thing that we can do. Same thing, right in that plank position. You're already lined up, and you're just bending your elbows and lowering your body down. One easy way you can start with push-ups is on your knees. So Kai, can you go ahead and do a push-up for us on your knees? So knees down, and go ahead and lower your body down. Good, and you might want to even scoot your legs back a little bit farther when you're first doing it, and go ahead and lower down. Great, and now curl your toes under and do a true push-up, Kai. I like how his body is nice and flat. I can almost sit right here on it and have him push up. Good job, Kai. Thank you. So once you feel confident doing planks, work up to push-ups. Another fun exercise to help you build up to handstands is a wheelbarrow. From that plank position again, Bash, would you do a plank for us? And Crew, would you go down right next to Bash and do a plank for us? Wheelbarrow, when they have the upper body strength, you can slowly let them put all of their weight on their hands. And can you walk your hands, Bash? Good. Fast forward. Oh, you want to go faster? And let's try backwards. Can you go backwards? Good. It really builds that core and upper body strength. Don't go too fast, and set them down gently so that no one gets hurt. When you feel confident in being able to do planks, push-ups, and wheelbarrows, you're ready to try a handstand. But again, before you just flip up to a handstand, there's a few safety precautions that we want to make sure that you follow at home so that you don't get hurt. The first one is to make sure that you have a spot in your home or outside that's free of any kind of extra things. You don't want to land on a chair or a toy or something really hard and uncomfortable. So make sure you have space. The other thing too is that we like to start with something that we call Spider-Man handstands. So Bash, I'm going to have you stand up and move over here a little bit more. And they're leaning right up against the wall. Crew, you can have a spider right here. And Kai doesn't need to really do Spider-Man handstands anymore, but he can still demonstrate for you. Now we're going to go ahead, once you find a spot on the wall, you're going to kneel down. So go ahead and kneel down, and you're going to slowly, like a spider, crawl your legs up the wall. Now, parents, when you're supporting, good, go right back up, Bash. Go ahead and crawl right back up, spider. Parents, when you're watching first time they do it, you want to really spot them. I have my hand right here under his shoulder, and you can either hold at the knees or at the legs, but that way they're not going to just fall on their face. Can you climb down, little spider bash? Climb down the wall, down, down, down. Good. And make sure they stop gently. Very, very good. Let's try spider again. Let me watch you guys. Let's see how many spider steps you can take. So they find their spot. They're climbing up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And climb down the wall. One, good. Can you climb down, Bash?
11, 12, 13, 14.
Nice. Now I'm not spotting because I know that they can do it. All right. Bash this is where he stops. So when we're doing other kind of handstands, Bash is just going to continue to practice those Spider-Man handstands. Crew and Kai are ready for the next step, which is kick-ups. So once you feel confident doing a Spider-Man, nice and slow, when I first start, I just really put one foot on the wall. Make sure you ask your parents if you can have your shoes on, because sometimes parents might want you to be barefoot. But just go really slow and test your weight so that you don't fall. And then make sure that you always come down nice and slow. Now, we're ready to talk to everybody about kick-ups.
Kick-ups.
Kick-ups are when you're actually putting your hands down and kicking up to a handstand.
Yes.
So when you do this, you want about a body's length away from the wall, and your hands are going to be about anywhere from 6 inches to a foot away. You don't want them too close or too far away. And Crew, I want you to step a little bit forward. All right, Crew's going to kick up, and I'm going to spot him. Right here, I have my hand under his shoulder, and he might be a little far away. Good, and he's moving his body closer. Make sure that your toes are pointed, that your core is nice and tight, and that you're pinching your booty. Doesn't that sound funny? All right, Crew, I'm supporting him, and he's going to come down. Nice, wonderful.
Yay!
Now I know Crew can do a kick up on his own. So go ahead, Crew, and kick up on your own. Very good. See how long you can hold that, Crew.
Okay, stop.
Good. As they start getting better with kick-ups, they'll start getting farther and farther away. Mrs. Carlson would do kick-ups. I would watch TV doing this for as long as I possibly could.
Stop it.
All right, Crew's doing it on his own. After you feel confident with kick-ups, so remember, we start with those exercises first that are smaller.
Now
Then we do Spider-Man.
we can do handstands.
Yes, Crew knows. And then we do kick-ups. We're ready for actual handstands in open space. Now be really careful when you first start these. Like we have hardwood floor, that might not be the best spot. You might want to be outside where it's nice and soft on some squishy grass, or maybe on an old mattress if you have one, or on soft carpet, somewhere where you're going to be safe in case you do fall. When we do handstands, it's always good to tuck in your shirt so that it doesn't come up. And we're going to go ahead and put our hands down, and we're going to kick up just like we did on the wall, but over here. So Bash, you practice your spider hands for me. And we're going to practice going up. So ready, set, up. And I don't want to kick Bash. Make sure that you try and point your toes, pull your core in. And on in the Carlson home, we try and have handstand competitions, right, Kai? Yep. You can even have fun and walk around, or you can try and stay in one place. Pretty watch out, Cruiser. But it's a lot of fun. Anyways, I want you to remember that handstands are a great activity. And see how Mrs. Grelson's face is all red? It's because all that good blood is rushing to my brain, making me smarter. Try all of these things. I'll link to you the specific exercises. Make sure that you start slow, that you're super safe, that you work up to your ability level, and eventually you'll be doing handstands in no time. Good luck this week. I miss you so much, Mustangs.